So I've been a firefighter for 10 years now. I have recently been promoted in the last year to crew commander. I love the job. It's the best job in the world. I joined and every day is different. You come into work and you're doing various prevention activities as well, helping elderly people, you're going into schools, and then the next minute you're running into fires, or you're helping people in car crashes or animal rescues. So every day is completely different, and that's what I love about the job.
This is something.
I mean, I always enjoyed helping people. I always enjoyed the role model side of everything, being able to help others. And also the excitement of it all. You have to have a certain amount of energy, compassion, good communication skills, as well as the strength and the brawn that people think comes with the job in the first place. You have to be physically fit. Like I said, you don't know what each day entails, and just because you finish one job, it doesn't mean that you get home to have a break. You might get called on to another job, you might be going on to something. So you do need to have physical and mental strength as well to go along with that. Now, you do have the opportunity at work to keep up with your physical strength as well. We have good fitness and gym equipment as well, and also good motivation from your crewmates and your watchmates that you work with. You get really well trained to start with dealing with situations like this, but it's really important that you have a good network of people around you. Now, that includes at home as well, that you're able to speak to people at home, but also at work. When you work with the same group of people all the time, you get used to how each other are, so you'll know if someone's having a bit of an off day, and you do get the opportunity to debrief and talk about it, which is really, really important, especially with dealing with situations that may affect some more than others. If you think some people still have a really old-fashioned view, I guess that it's all about you have to be super strong, you have to be, a big roughy-tufty person, and it's not always necessarily about that. Yes, you do have to have the strength to pass all of the job-related tests, but there's so much more that makes a firefighter. You have to have really good communication skills. You're dealing with a lot of people on a daily basis as well. You have to have good academic skills as well, because certain things come to help in certain situations as well. It takes a lot of different people to make a good firefighter and to make a good team, and that's what's really important. People worry about doing this career with children, but I've got children and it's a very flexible job as well. The shift pattern almost sometimes helps with that as well, if you have another half at home that can help. And it's definitely something to be proud of. I love that, my son turns around and says, Mum's a firefighter. That's incredible. I like to be a good role model, and I hope that, every time I go into schools or every time we go to fetes and things like that, I'll be an inspiration for the next generation to carry on to want to be a firefighter as well. I love the fact that my job is different every single day. I love the crew that I work with as well. They're fantastic. We're a good support of each other as well, and it's that pride. It's that pride as well. It's the pride of doing a good job. It's the pride of working hard and getting good rewards out of it. It's not just all about going in and saving someone from a burning building or saving someone from a car crash. Yes, you do have that, but if you turn around and you've helped an elderly person, given them that little bit more confidence to be independent at home, it's the small things like that that make the difference as well. So one that stood out quite recently for me, like I said, I've just been recently promoted. So my first day in charge, I'd been in charge for 26 minutes and I got called to a house fire. When we turned up, there was smoke billowing from the windows and the doors, and then the next door neighbour came out and told me that there was somebody that lived in there. So I had to put it back as a person's reported, because there potentially could be somebody in there. Then when we finally did manage to break in, we found out that it was a cannabis factory as well, so there's just a multitude of hazards. So basically everything that I'd trained for to be in charge all happened within that one incident in that one day. And if anything I could take away from that job is the fact of how much what makes me a good firefighter and what makes me a good crew manager is my crew, is the support network that you get from everybody. Everybody works hard, everybody wants to succeed. And you know, no matter what you don't think that you have or that you don't think that you can bring to the fire service, everybody has something which makes them special.